So there have been a few incorrect narratives that have been floating around in terms of Shiba Inu. Some people think that, price is being manipulated or whales are pushing the price up and then selling it off. And that's not the case at all. People need to understand that this recent move, this recent pump and breakout that we had in terms of Shiba Inu, this is all done by retail. This isn't done by the big dogs. This is done by the small holders realizing how strong price is down at these points and starting to push things up. If you don't believe me, that's fine. You guys can check out the stuff yourself. For example, Nansen specifically tracks whale movements, what large holders are doing in terms of Shiba Inu. And over the last 24 hours, guess what the net flow for whales has been? $130,000 outflow. There hasn't been this big surge of whale buying. There hasn't been this big surge of whale selling. They're just kind of chilling right now. They're just kind of relaxing. We saw a lot more whale activity on the way up when it came to this huge pump to the upside than we did here recently on this almost 40% run we've seen over the course of the week. Whales have not been doing anything right now. That means retail, again, is starting to take over control of Shiba Inu. That's a big deal. So again, what this means is that retail is starting to get excited about assets again. We're getting into this point where retail is starting to get the market moving. And that's why, for example, when we look at what is moving and what is not in the space, BTC climbed, but alts have severely outpaced BTC. Again, this is kind of that shift in the market, like we've talked about, that shift in the market, right? Where we start to transition to alt season. I know I've been talking about this a bunch recently, and I've talked about it for months and months and months because this is a pivotal moment in the market. This is the point where it becomes extremely important that people don't mess up. Because the market for a long time was very forgiving. You basically had 2 years where you could kind of putz around and still do fine, right? But now we're getting into that point where if you make mistakes and you play those games, you're going to lose 100%. All right. And again, I know I've talked about this in other videos, but people need to understand the importance of this, why this is such a big deal. Because when retail gets a hold of an asset, you start seeing these moves. When retail comes back in a big way, you see these moves. They happen time and time again. I'm not saying that this is going to happen out of here. I know I talked about that earlier, that I don't know one way or the other if this is going to happen, but it can happen when you least expect it. That's the violent move that the market is gearing up for. In terms of SHIB, in terms of other assets throughout the space, don't sleep on retail. When it comes back in a big way, and it comes back very quickly. All it takes is a bit of FOMO, and that FOMO continues to compound on top of itself. It runs and runs and runs. So no, these moves aren't being done by whales. This isn't manipulation by whales trying to push the price up to sell it down. It's retail finding new strength in these assets. So this is what we have to watch moving forward. Pay attention. You guys may even see it in your daily lives. You may have people talking to you about crypto more and more. I know I have. I talked about about a week ago, a week and a half ago, about about a week ago, this second wave that was going to be coming. It's starting, guys. The second wave is officially starting. So I appreciate you as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.